Thank you, Jen. Secretary Blinken is leaving Geneva, and so far does not appear that he has a firm commitment from Russia not to invade Ukraine. So is another summit necessary at the leader level? Do you anticipate that President Biden will be having a summit with President Putin, the president of Ukraine?
Well, let me first say that Secretary Blinken, as you mentioned, met in Geneva today with Foreign Minister Lavrov to share our serious concerns with the situation. He warned Russia that we are prepared to respond to any Russian invasion of Ukraine with swift and severe consequences, along with our allies and partners. We're also ready to continue dialogue and diplomacy. Ultimately, this has always been putting the choices up in front of President Putin and the Russians, right? It is up to them to decide which path they are going to choose. Secretary Blinken also conveyed we didn't expect any breakthroughs to happen today, but we are on a clear path in terms of understanding each other's concerns. The president will meet this weekend at Camp David with his national security team to discuss the situation. Some will be virtual, some will be there in person. We'll also continue to consult with our allies and partners, and we will respond next week in writing, as I conveyed. In terms of the president and his role, I think part of that will be discussing with Secretary Blinken and his national security team what the appropriate next steps are. Of course, the president always values leader-to-leader engagement, but we'll determine if that's the appropriate next step.
He's open to that.
He's always been open.
Next step, and that's on the table.
It may or may not be the next step, and I can't give you a prediction of if and when it will happen, but if that is the step that is recommended and that we think would be effective at this point in the discussion, of course the president's always open to leader-to-leader engagement.
Let me ask you about something that Secretary Blinken said. He told Ukrainian TV that whether it's one Russian soldier or 1,000 crossing the border, it's an attack on Ukraine. Does the president agree with that statement? Is that how he sees it?
That's the president's policy that he has directed as Secretary of State to continue to convey, and what the president conveyed to President Putin.
Let me ask you